All right. So, thank you all for being here to celebrate Rashmi's 50th or golden or the milestone birthday. I know you are turning half a century young. And welcome to the 50s. Or should I say the 30s? With shipping and handling.
That's expensive, 30 years.
I know, turning 50 is just to prove that you have had the 5 glorious decades. I know you are just starting. Yes. I mean, about this big celebration, it wasn't really planned this way, and the culprit is really her because we wanted to keep it really small and simple, but it so happened that she knows so many people, and we couldn't do without all of you here. So again, yeah, welcome you all to this event, and we are really glad, me, Ishan, Nikita, and Rashmi, for all of you to be here. Yeah, I just wanted to say a few things about her. Not necessarily I am fully prepared, but I'm just going to say it the way it comes. So, I mean, I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big admirer of her. You need to give the credit where it is due. So, that's where it goes. I mean, the 3 things that I really think about her all the time, what she's really good at, is her versatility and her limitless energy, as well as her passion to know, learn, and also share the knowledge. So, I mean, you excel in all of those 3 areas. I mean, I have seen you doing multitasking, going places, then coming back, being on the social media platform, 5 of them at the same time, and while watching TV. And I'm sure if you're left in a waiting room of a large number of people, I know in no time you will come up with 2 good friends, a dinner invitation, and of course, an adoption offer. So, yes. So credit goes to you. And in terms of learning, I know you have always been good and always keen to learn, and you're always curious about everything that comes your way. And I know you have been teaching for a long time, and all the great things that you have done. So really happy that you're doing all of that. And today is a celebration of all of the good things that you have given us. And I wish you the next 50 years and more with the same energy that you have, and also be able to contribute to what you're doing. And also we know that you are the heart of our family. I'm sure Nikki and Ishan will agree. And lastly, what I would say is that, I mean, we are a lot better people because of you. So, yes. And happy birthday again. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the success, health, happiness, and joy.
Happy fabulous 50, Mama. Papa, that was really good. I think I might have to be a little more scripted than you. Let's be honest, you're not really one for big celebrations, like you mentioned, so I'm so glad that this is happening with all of you here today. The thing about speeches is that I always have so much to say that I can never quite get it into words, so I'll try my best. Mama, I love you more than words can express, and you're everything that I ever wished for in a mother and more. You're selfless, you have the biggest heart, you're a perfect mix of joking and dramatic in the best way. Sometimes. The glue that holds our family together, and a role model, and of course the best hug giver in the world. I truly appreciate every sacrifice you've ever made, and everything you've done to make me and give me a better life. From the very beginning, you encouraged me to explore, signing me up for endless classes, activities, always telling me to discover new creative outlets and my own passions as well. You were always present in the big and the small moments, showing up to any home track meets I had, no matter how small, even if I told you not to come. Coming to Kerala to volunteer for the Sanskrit camp I was in. Staying those 7-8 hours every Friday for dance class, I know that was not easy. Or coming to a school art show where even just my clay little pot was on display. I can always count on you to come through and support me with the biggest smile on your face. You taught me what values were before I even knew what the word meant, whether it was shlokas, teaching us the right values, or just even showing us what it means to be strong, kind, and resilient. Because of you, I feel like I have the foundation to stand tall no matter what life throws my way, and that's the best thing I could have got. I really like how you remember the tiniest details, the food that I craved for, something that I had mentioned 4 months ago that you bought me online, just without me even asking, dealing with my weird sense of humor, or knowing what to do when I'm feeling a certain way, even if I don't know what it is that I need at that moment. You send me quotes and advice for specific situations, even when I don't realize that I need them, and that truly means a lot to me. Your smile lights up every room, and I love hearing that my face is a carbon copy of yours. I think you look like me, but I can't really say anything. Yeah. You're always our loudest cheerleader, whether it's me, Ishan, or Papa, and that's whether we're on text, because all of us are now all around New Jersey, or if it's sending us heart emojis, encouraging statements, or even one of your very expressive emojis. Beyond being an incredible mom, you're also an amazing person, so I hope today reminds you of how deeply loved you are, not just by us, but by everyone lucky enough to know you. You have spent so many years putting our family first, so I hope you take today and every day after to celebrate yourself the way you deserve. So happy birthday, and love you. Let's have a great celebration for you.
Hi, my name is Ishan. So thank you all again for everyone to show up and celebrate the birthday of one of the people that mean the most to me in the entire world. Happy birthday, Mama. I just wanted to start off with a small story that shows how caring my mom really is. Even though I may not fully remember, when I was younger, she would have a birthday party for me every single month on the 23rd with the most lavish decorations. When I turned 1 year old, she had my birthday in this exact place. To think how long it's been since then is absolutely mind-blowing, and I couldn't be happier to give her a birthday in the same place it all started for me as well. Now, if I wanted to describe how amazing my mom is, I would have to keep you all here for weeks on end. So instead, I'm just going to condense it all into one word which I think describes her best. That word is discipline, and no other word portrays her character better than that one. She is disciplined in her work ethic, her unending love for everyone, and making sure everyone around her is taken care of. Her philosophy of not ending a task till it's done to the best of one's ability is something that will stick with me throughout life. When I was younger and didn't do well on a test or quiz and came back home disappointed, she would always remind me of this one line: did you do your best or the class best? Meaning, did I put all of my effort to achieve the most I could do, or am I simply competing against the rest of the group? Now, me being a kid, I thought, oh, so I can basically just bomb every test and say I was doing my best. I didn't really do this. But as I've grown up, I became fond of this idea because I realized that as long as you're continuously growing and putting every ounce of effort into what you do every day, you will be successful. That is discipline, and that is also my mom. Something I admire the most about her is also her love for learning. The passion she has for it is something one can only wish of reaching in their lives. I believe that there's never a wasted moment around her because she loves to learn and also loves to teach. She is constantly trying to make me a better person, not for her gain, but for my benefit, and that is one of the things I love the most about her. However, everything I just said comes in close second to the amount of love and care she has not towards just his family, but to everyone. I appreciate the amount you do for us and how selfless you are. Finally, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday again because I can't wait to see what the future holds. Love you.
That's right, folks. One more time.
Yeah, and I'm not a kind of person who likes to speak in front of a crowd. But unlike Rashmi, who's a total natural, but I could pass up this chance because it's special for me to be able to speak today. Just a few words with my trusted notes for my reference. Yeah. I'll come to our similarities in a second, But first, I just want to wish you a very, very happy 50th birthday. I have known Rashmi for about 14 years, and we moved to the Princeton War community in 2011. And incidentally, I met Rashmi for the first time and it was at the bus stop on a significant day, actually for Ishan, because it was his first day of kindergarten. And we soon got talking thereafter, and we quickly realized that we have a lot of interests in common, and that was our love for walking, our love for talking, and our affinity for the outdoors. And so our solo walks were replaced by and we teamed up for our morning walks together. And after dropping the kids off at the bus stop, and that was 14 years ago, and we are still continuing with our walks for the most part. And yes, if it's not too cold. So another thing we have in common is our common accident-prone personalities. So over the years, we have had our fair share of ligament tears, falls, muscle sprains, ankle sprains, you name it, and we've had it. We've had slips on black ice, wet leaves, wet grass, you name it, and we've tripped over it. Sometimes we've tripped for no reason at all. I'd say Rashmi has a stronger affinity for falls, but I'm not too far behind. I've been catching up with her. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. So on our morning walks, we often see Kashi, and he is going to work at the same time, and he'll slow down his car and stop and wave at Rashmi. But last time, probably a year and a half or two back, Rashmi slipped on the wet grass while waving at Rashmi at Kashi. So now the rule is that Kashi officially does not stop his car anymore. Otherwise Rashmi will fall for him all over again. So another commonality between the two of us is our intense fear of dogs. I thought I had a fear of dogs until I met Rashmi. Her fear is 10x mine. And then COVID happened, and the pet situation exploded in our community. That certainly did not help us, but we have managed to navigate our walking situation. We mapped out new routes to follow through, and we've done reasonably well that way. Now, whenever folks on the walking trail see us, they actually they move away graciously with their pets, as they know we have quite a reputation in the Princeton Walk community. But jokes apart, a lot has changed in the past 14 years. Ishan was a toddler. He was very tiny when I saw him first. He was probably a foot shorter than me, and now he's a foot taller than me, I think. And we are still the same height, or probably shrunk some. So, our older kids have grown up, and they have, moved off, and they're doing their own thing. Nikki is living her own life in the city, and our younger ones have also flown the nest. And but I think that we both have grown together through it all. Over the years, our friendship has grown and gotten really stronger over the years, and I'm thankful for a special and amazing bond. Rashmi, you are a true, loyal, and a genuine friend, and I can always count on you for your support no matter what. So thank you for being such a remarkable friend, and here's wishing you a very, very happy birthday once again.
It's time, folks. Let's give it up for Sijaya.
No, because literally she used to carry a dictionary with her everywhere. So, jokes apart, I think the dictionary became a Sanskrit book now, which he has published. But it is really nice to see her as, how she has changed over the period of time. Or probably I started liking the things that she started liking. I don't know what it is. But when she was telling me about all the things that she's doing for Sanskrit, in Chinmaya Mission and everything, so I was really surprised pleasantly with the service that she's doing to the community. And she's a flag bearer for our culture. That's what I would call her, right? So, and she's been inspiring a lot of kids. So everything else apart, I think this in itself is one of the greatest achievements, right? So, and again, happy birthday again. And I'm sure we'll continue to have more and more discussions and fights. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Friends, my name is Aruna. When one of your friends talked about being friends from elementary school, I have to trump that and say we are friends from toddlers. Toddlers of our boys. So that's when I first met Rashmi. She was my son's toddler Balvihar teacher. And then we have become close since we've been attending Swamiji's class for over 10 years now. Rashmi is definitely one of the pillars of our mission. Like Kashi said, she's a wonderful teacher. She loves to share her knowledge, and in such an approachable and nurturing way that you like to learn from her. So that's one of Rashmi's wonderful qualities. We have a big group here, and each of us have many different incidents with Rashmi, but I just want to say one thing. Every time we're chatting and I mention somebody's name, she'll be like, oh, I don't know who this person is. I'm like, dude, you were with her last week. She's like, and then I see here like hundreds of people. So Rashmi makes friends very easily. She doesn't put a name to a face that quickly, but in time I think she does. So it's wonderful to see so many of you here to celebrate Rashmi. She's a wonderful person. And happy birthday, Rashmi. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful next 5 decades.
Plants. And then I met Rashmi. Then I was telling her how I had an orchid and it died within 1 week. And she told me she has 20 orchids in her house and they thrive for months and months. So she is that kind of a person. And then it really made me feel very, very humble. And she has such a green thumb. You go to her house, full of plants, and they do such a good job. So she's a person of many different talents. And as a kid said, when she takes up something, she brings passion to it. So happy birthday, Rashmi.
Very hard on her Sanskrit skills, and she's recognized as a Sanskrit scholar in our and written many books. I just want to mention one small incident. When she was coming to my yoga class, I mentioned an asana as Uttishta Parshva Konasana, and she told me that is not correct, something is wrong. And then I looked it up, it turned out to be Uttita Parshva Konasana. You do you remember that, Rashmi? Yeah. It is not Uttishta, it is Uttita. So thank you for correcting that. From now on I use that. So she's a Sanskrit scholar of the highest order. If you want to know anything about Sanskrit, do talk to her. She works very hard towards that goal. So very happy birthday. And wish you many years of Sanskrit and many long years with Chinmaya Mission. Thank you very much.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ritika. I'm one of Nagi's childhood friends. Rashmi Auntie, you are literally like a second mother to me. I love you so much. Every time I see you, it literally just brightens up my entire day.
Hi friends and family. I can say one word today, overwhelmed. From the start to everything that is part of today, I only knew the venue and the guest list. Reason being, we were in Kerala for 3 weeks and Kashi and myself were together for 23 hours a day. The 1 hour we were away, both of us were getting some Ayurvedic treatment, right? So he did not have a chance to go through my phone to get all the emails or phone numbers. So he had no choice but to tell me about the party. And being the me that I was, I said, let's not do this. And I told Nikki, let's have it at home and I'll cook. And she got really, really mad at me. She scolded me and hung up the phone on me. So I had to yield. But I am so glad I did, because I'm very happy to see each and every one of you. If you are here, it means that you have made a wonderful impact in my life some way or the other. As you saw, I have my childhood friend. Well, he told only half the story. I have to finish up, right? The reason why I got the name was because when I went to the school, I did not know English, conversational English. It was only book English. And this school had a rule that you have to speak in only English. And my language being the way it was, people used to talk and I'm like, okay, I don't know. So I would carry this dictionary around. So, in fact, one girl stood up for me when he was bullying me. And she said, don't criticize her. I said, yeah, don't criticize me, okay, Srinivas? And he says, do you even know the meaning of the word? And I said, oh, right, I don't know. Let me pick the dictionary. So that's how I got the name dictionary. And I'm so glad he bullied me, because thanks to him, I learned English. And yeah, we don't keep grudges at all. That was childhood and we became very good friends. So likewise, each and every one of you, one way or the other, has contributed so much in my life. And I have grown and become the person I am today because of each and every one of you. I have learned something new. I have cherished some moments with you, each one of you, that I will remember for the rest of my life. So thank you all so much. Speaking of today, like I said, I did not know anything beyond the guest list. I was overwhelmed starting with the decoration. My friend did. And the decoration here also, my daughter and her friends did. So I would not say daughter's friends anymore. I would call them my daughter friends, because they are my daughters and my friends now. So my daughter friends, thank you all so much. And my friends, my family, thank you so much. All I can say is I'm very, 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 very blessed for the family and friends I have. I don't know what else to say. I'm very overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
One more time, let's give it up for the birthday queen. Clap those hands. But I want you to say, make some noise.
Make some noise.
Give it up for MC Rashmi. Yes.